Welcome back to Orange Hat Reviews, folks. As you can see by the thumbnail and by the title, Kevin Smith. Oh my gosh, man, he has gotten into some crazy stuff. He must have been doing something, taking something, I don't know. But he tweets the following. I'm going to read this out. Religions have been founded on the Bible. That's not exactly true, but okay. Resulting in millions of people deriving inspiration and moral strength from amazing stories about fantastic feats of faith. Hundreds of years from now, our descendants will find divine inspiration from the story of Cap wielding Mjolnir. Kevin, as much as I admire your acting skills and your talent as a comedian and dropping some funny frickin' lines, this is in no way funny. This is not offensive either. You're talking about a comic book character, dude. A comic book character who, in the comics, was basically flipped to become a Nazi. Also, people with half a brain in the future will do some digging, and they will find that the person who portrayed Captain America, if they have the sense enough to do some research, will look up the person who played Captain America. And they will find that Chris Evans, while he does a good job portraying Captain America, do not get me wrong, Chris Evans did a very good job playing Captain America. But as a person outside of a camera, Chris Evans is a piece of shit. So, Cap wielding the weapon of a god. Well, just because he is... Yeah, I know. It seems like Kevin Smith has been smoking too much, blunt and chronic. Thing is, dude, I'm thinking he must be tripping on mushrooms or something. He must have had some sort of fucking vision quest. To be honest, Happy. Of course. But the thing is, folks, yeah, ABC, good to see you, man. The thing is, folks, I could separate artist from art. Like I said, Evans is a great actor. But he's not a good person. This man literally cannot abide the existence of a person close to him who feels differently than he does when it comes to politics. He was good friends with Tom Brady. Tom Brady wore a MAGA hat. Chris Evans immediately said, "I cannot be friends with you," to Tom Brady. He cut off all ties with Tom Brady. Simply because Tom Brady has a different political opinion. This is not the only thing that Chris Evans has done that is immature. Last year, there was the first straight pride parade. And it wasn't a parade that took shots at the gay pride parade. It wasn't a parade that was meant to take away anything from the gay pride parade. It was just a parade of people exercising their right to express pride for being a heterosexual person. And Tom Brady's wife is a Wiccan. No, I had no idea. Isn't Tom Brady's wife that Brazilian chick from the Taxi movie with Queen Latifah and is it Will Ferrell? Or I don't know his name. One that, yeah, anyway, that one. But also, when the Straight Pride Parade went on, Chris Evans tweeted out that everybody's gay, and basically he was very bigoted again. And I even did a video where I challenged Chris Evans to come out, or because he's saying that everybody is gay. And I told him, hey, so if everybody's gay, man, you come out of that closet right now. Come out of that closet, Chris. I want you to come out of your closet, take your boyfriend out into the street, public, full of cameras, give him a big fat smooch. To this day, Chris Evans has yet to do so. Also, there was a time earlier than that I was reported by Chris Evans on Twitter. No joke, folks. I literally got reported by Chris Evans because I said he went full retard over the Tom Brady thing. So, and yes, I tagged him on Twitter. And I get a 12-hour suspension. And a friend of mine who knows computer stuff and all that cool stuff, he actually did some digging. Found out that Chris Evans was the one who did it. Yes, Queen Latifah and Jimmy Fallon, that is hers, the Brazilian chick. Yeah, that's what I thought. So the fact that I, a nobody when compared to Hollywood elitist folks, would get reported by a blue check, by Captain Frickin' America, is just petty. I mean, Chris, did the truth or did it come a little too close to you? Because the thing is, folks, when I said he went full retard, I was not making a derogatory to the mentally retarded, to those who are handicapped to the point where they are clinically mentally retarded. No, I was using the definitive sense of to hold back or to hinder. Because when somebody like Chris Evans or anybody bases all of their friendships and all of their interactions with people on the other person's political point of view, you are holding yourself back and hindering yourself from having friendships that might be beneficial to you. Thing is, folks, guess what? I'm willing to bet Chris Evans is actually a hypocrite, because I'm willing to bet he's still friends with Robert Downey Jr. Robert Downey Jr. happens to be a Republican associated with the Republican Party. I mean, I'm willing to bet that was the whole reason behind Captain America Civil War. I'm joking, of course, folks. I'm joking. Now, the thing is, folks, Kevin Smith's tweet here, where people are going to find some divine inspiration from Captain America wielding Mjolnir. He is basically saying that, in a way, Captain America is Jesus, or is the next Jesus. And I'm sorry, but that's kind of a sin if you really pay attention, folks. I guess it's true that Chris Evans is not Captain America, because America is the greatest country in the world anymore. Well, thing is, dude, there's people who are going to disagree with you when you say that. I mean, I don't think it's a great country. or the greatest in the world. But then again, I don't think any country is truly great because they all have their flaws. And somebody who is retarded by definition, I find no offense to that word because of black. You see the N word and I can see the R word. I have autism. Dude, thing is, guess what? 100% agree with you. But apparently Chris Evans doesn't, to the point where he'll actually report a nobody like me for freaking saying that he went full retard. It's like, dude, oh my God. You actually were so petty that you reported me, and I got a 12-hour ban from Twitter. Guess what, dude? I don't care. 12 hours? And I even created memes. I created memes because of it. He's a whine ass that literally can't. And Facebook tried censoring those memes that I made. Even when I put in the post itself that I am using it of the definitive words and whatnot, explaining it clearly so no rules were violated. And it's, oh my gosh, it was just so funny. But yeah, folks, Chris Evans, you are truly an idiot. But Kevin Smith, which is what this video or the stream is mostly about. I mean, the guy, Jay and Silent Bob is great stuff. I personally haven't seen it, but I've heard great things about it. We dinosaurs have dinosaur Jesus. His head is used for decoration donation jar at the Virginia Museum. We all need real men in Hollywood now, not the words of Clint Eastwood pussies. Honestly, Clint Eastwood has called out Hollywood for being too radical in certain things, dude. And I'm sorry, I kind of agree with him. Clint Eastwood gets bashed because he does movies that have no agenda or are sometimes right-leaning agendas, which is a good counter to most of the left-wing things being pushed by Hollywood right now. Now, if we have a difference of political opinion, Junebug, guess what? I have no problem saying I will agree to disagree with you. And hope I don't lose the subscription over something as simple as a political difference of opinion. But Chris Evans, you know what? I'm actually going to go to Chris Evans' Twitter right now just to see what kind of hateful rhetoric this guy is spewing currently. Unless he has me blocked, which wouldn't surprise me. Let's see here. Chris Evans. Yeah, there we go. Blue check boy himself. Captain America. America. Oh, wow. You retweeted a Republicans thing. That's funny. Hey, guys, you have a chance to win a screen-used Captain America shield from Endgame to support Girl Powerful, who are community leaders in real life. Only 4 days left to enter. Go. I ain't donating to shit. I can't tell if my car's decision to not number the volume is easing my anxiety or making it worse. I only want to hear music on an even number. Dude, wow. I mean, I used to have that problem when I was younger. That childish notion that everything has to be even or odd. Anyway, that's why I really want to go to Hollywood, because I want to show them the libertarian way, because that's what I am. Oh, well, I have no problem with libertarians either. Thank you, Senator Cory Booker. Thank you, Chris Evans, for stopping by. And everything you're doing to elevate our civic understanding and discourse. Absolutely. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. The whole Ryan Johnson. I'm choosing the. And I'm back. Sorry about that, folks. But yeah, it does seem to be, or it does seem that Chris Evans is rather tame right now. He's actually cut back a little bit from the hateful rhetoric. Oh my gosh. Yeah, it seems that Chris Evans is. What is this? Hello, Spinnerhead. We are basically talking about Kevin Smith's kind of insane tweet saying that Captain America is going to inspire people hundreds of years in the future as divine inspiration because he lifted Mjolnir in Avengers Endgame, a movie that was, just so you remember, Orange, I am also autistic. Good to know, Happy. As am I. I'm borderline autistic. I have, I believe, like 4 or 5 different autistic symptoms to the point where they actually consider me borderline autistic as a clinical diagnosis. But yeah, we're talking about how he basically says that. And you know what? I'm also going to use this, or I'm also going to put this banner up. Different opinions are welcome, folks. If you come onto my channel, you can have a different opinion. Just keep it civil. That's all I ask. And the thing is, folks, yeah, we were also going over Spinnerhead, some of the stupid stuff surrounding Chris Evans, some of the stupid stuff he's done, said, and whatnot, because he plays Captain America in Avengers or in the MCU. And while he is a good actor, do not get me wrong, the man is a good actor, he's not a good person in real life. This man is as shallow. I mean, I'm willing to bet the character he played in Knives Out, a movie that I refuse to see on the basis of Rian Johnson being the director alone. I'm willing to bet his character in Knives Out is actually pretty much the kind of person he's like in real life. Yes, when he goes meets politicians and does all this goody two shoes philanthropy, that's all well and good. But the man used to speak some very hateful rhetoric on Twitter, and I think it finally caught up to him. Because the thing is, Chris Evans, until he actually apologizes for a couple of the things he's done to people, I'm not going to say he's a good person. I mean, yeah, there's that slight that he did against a nobody like me by reporting me simply because I said he went full retard over the whole Tom Brady thing. But guess what? That's just fucking petty. Meaning that millennials now, so it amazes me that millennials now so that they will vote for a socialist like Bernie Sanders. Dude, I could get into politics right now, But, oh dear God, that would just be a bad idea. I mean, believe me, you know what? One of these days I will do a political stream. But let's just say that Bernie Sanders, anybody who, or here's the thing, I will, you know what? I'm going to have a minor digression, folks. And it is going to be a little political. Any of those people who hate Trump because of the whole grab them by the pussy thing that he said in 2016 or whenever whenever that recording was from, to anybody who likes Bernie Sanders and is going to vote for Bernie Sanders and think that Donald Trump is a sexual deviant because of the whole grab them by the pussy thing, know that Bernie Sanders isn't any better in that regard. This man wrote an essay back in the 70s while he was living at a hippie commune that he got kicked out of because he was too useless. This man wrote an essay that stated, women, while making love to their husbands, fantasize about being gang raped. Yeah, that is actually a real thing. You can look it up. That is what he put in a flipping essay that he wrote. Bernie Sanders, folks. The man who has literally been a person that is just absolutely useless and complains about billionaires, even though he's a millionaire and has like 5 freaking estates. He says, oh my gosh, folks. Let's get back to Kevin Smith, because if I don't, I'm going to freaking go on for an hour talking about how stupid and evil Bernie Sanders is. And I use evil in the absolute term because Bernie Sanders is freaking evil, in my opinion. The dude is a communist. He's a communist. Not a socialist. He's a communist. But moving on back to the Kevin Smith thing. I mean, don't get me wrong. Kevin Smith is a great actor, like I said earlier. And to recap, Kevin Smith, great actor. Jay and Silent Bob, I've heard good things. I will admit that I laughed my ass off when he was talking about visiting episode 7 set, getting on looking on the Falcon or the Millennium Falcon set and whatnot, and then how he went to the hotel with his wife who got drunk and they're having sex and she yelled at him to use the force, fucker, and whatnot. It was just, oh my gosh, that was a hilarious thing that Kevin Smith did. I also liked Kevin Smith in the Daredevil movie, the one with Ben Affleck. Yes, he was in it. I also liked him in, I think it was Live Free or Die Hard. It was the one that was after 3, so whatever one that was. Just one last thing about Bernie. I like to call him Bernie Lennon. Yeah. Thing is, dude, you wouldn't be too far off. Ooh, a tasty mummy chomp here. He's teriyaki, or he's teriyaki style. Yeah. Multi-minded Scotty. How you doing, open-minded movie man? Good to see you, man. But yeah, Kevin Smith, he's a great freaking actor. He does some great things, man. In the movie in the Die Hard movie he was in, where he plays a computer guy, that was some pretty freaking good acting on his part. I mean, he basically just is himself in that movie. I mean, I actually like Kevin Smith. I don't care about his politics. I really don't. Because honestly, I don't think he's been really that open about him. So that's respectable in my opinion. Would you rather watch Ghost Rider or the 2003 Hulk? Honestly, dude, I have no problem with each movie, or with either movie. So yeah, let's actually, do you like Cop Out 2010? I haven't seen that movie, to be completely honest, or Scotty. Warlock, why did you bring a cop in command center? But yeah, you know what? I'm gonna break it down to a Q&A. We've already covered this stuff from all that I wanted to cover on the whole. Kevin Smith playing Bible writer, so to speak, in my command center. Okay, I have no idea, man, but I love. Remember, said the old Kevin Smith would punch the new Kevin Smith in the face. Something that I expect. I have no. Rambo Ralph or something, right? Or Rambo Raph. Well, the thing is, I'm pretty sure my older self would probably give my younger self a beating or two. I think everybody could say that. But going back to the whole Ghost Rider 2003 Hulk, I actually didn't mind either movie. I mean, yeah, the 2003 Hulk was not the best take. I mean, but I actually liked Sam Elliott as Thunderbolt Ross. As for the Ghost Rider movie, well, there are two of them, so which one? Because I liked both, to be honest, because the second one, which was from Marvel Knights, not Marvel Studios, was I think the better version, because it was a darker version, a more true anti-hero version. Didn't dabble too much into the mysticism for the most part. And it also truly gave you an idea of just how sick and twisted the Ghost Rider is because of the torture that Zarathos actually endured, because he was once an angel of justice and that was tortured and twisted by Hell's minions, and then became the angel of, or the spirit of vengeance. Jennifer Connelly was also hot to boot too. Jennifer Connelly, dude, she is freaking hot in every movie she has done. I mean, let's face it, dude. Jennifer Connelly is a freaking woman of, or she is a female of physical perfection. We need to go back to the old school leading men in Hollywood and probably have it in their contracts that you have the freedom of speech, but do not alienate your audience. Here's the thing. Chris Evans, Junebug. Chris Evans actually, when the whole Tom Brady thing came out, he actually said, I don't care if I alienate half my fans. He honestly said, or I don't care if I alienate half my fans or drive half of them away. I don't care. I can't be friends with anybody who is a Trump supporter. That is what he said. He doesn't care. And I have said it many times. If you are in Hollywood, do not get into the whole politics thing, because you are going to alienate half of your fan base. Many of them don't care anymore. They don't. Because they are so insane with hatred of one man that they can't see anything else but dollar signs when they do movies. They have lost track of what truly matters. And it is truly a sad thing. Because honestly, I used to like a lot of these actors until I saw how hateful they are. Well, okay, but by saying that stuff, Chris Evans, you were telling me I'm going to see your movies for free now. Exactly, dude. If you don't like somebody, don't support them. I can separate the artist from the art when it comes to certain cases, but when it comes to other certain cases like Brie Larson, I cannot support anything she does, because she has said some things that are truly not okay. But I have talked with one or two people who've actually met the woman, and they have said that she does not seem to be as SJW as everyone suggests. So until I see proof of such a claim, I honestly will stick with my own opinion that the woman is garbage. And that is awesome, dude. Happy being everyone's pal. You rock, dude. But yeah, the thing is, Hollywood has alienated people, and it's about time that they stop alienating people, because if you're going to alienate people, you're only going to hurt yourself and those around you. Because the thing is, folks, Hollywood honestly thinks that Scotty, that's a good one. Oh, and Abomination was such a great Abomination. Yeah. Told me I couldn't do that, and I told her about the freedom of speech. She sent me to the office. Thing is, Junebug, guess what, dude? I was not a choir boy in high school. I'll simply say that. I didn't get into many fights. I mean, I got into a few after I started defending myself, but for the most part, I got in a lot of trouble because I was a defiant little shit in high school, especially because I was in special education in high school because of my ADHD and whatnot. I mean, I'm literally one of the first generation special ed people to be fully mainstreamed and then graduate after being in special education. I'm literally one of the first generations to do that. Or actually, literally the first generation to do that. Only the sleazy Hollywood CEOs and producers that want money can help us stop these woke movies. The problem is, dude, there are a lot of sleazy, or most of them, want those woke movies. That's the problem. Most of them want the woke movies. But they are slowly realizing that these movies are not helping fill their pockets. I mean, I was checking out my digital app, or my Movies Anywhere app, my digital app, because I just won a sweepstakes on Odin Movie Blog's Discord, or giveaway. And one of the new releases on digital happens to be 2019's Charlie's Angels. And it's like, I will not touch that. And another thing that I do not like on Movies Anywhere is they created a fucking section, and they literally call it The Future is Female. I took to Twitter and I actually even tweeted it. I was like, Movies Anywhere, what the actual fuck? The future is female? I did not think that you would jump on this stupid woke bandwagon of sexist bullshit. I more defended myself at high school with my mouth because I'm a work degree. I'm guessing you probably meant first degree, black belt, and smack talk. Dude, thing is, I was a black belt in actual physical martial arts. I could have easily ripped most of those kids apart, stealing stuff, fighting for stupid reasons, and hitting on girls in high school. Dude, Soul Assassin, you rock, man. Soul Assassin is one of my moderators, folks, and he is an awesome person. Soul Assassin has supported my channel for a while, and how you doing, Brian? I mean, if you guys want to jump on, I'll actually put the link in the chat, because now I actually want other people's take on the whole Kevin Smith thing. So give me 1 second. I wouldn't mind some other couple other people's opinion on it. So if you guys want to jump in, go ahead, jump in. Because this is just truly insane. The whole Captain America is going to be a divine inspiration for people. 12th degree black belt. I meant 12th degree black belt. In smack talk, nice. But yeah, Captain America, man, or Kevin Smith, man, thinking that fucking Captain America wielding Mjolnir is going to be, or automatically makes him the next Jesus. And this is hundreds of years, or a couple hundred years in the future, mind you. We're going to be dead and dust by the time these people apparently are going to get to that level of idiotic false idol worship. I'm sick and my voice is trash. Yeah, I hear you, man. My voice isn't any better right now. But, yeah. Scotty, if you want to come on, I have no problem. I'll come on. You're invited? Of course you are, Happy. That's why I put it in the chat. Anybody's invited. This is an open invite. Guess what, people? Avengers Endgame was not a good movie, and Disney cheated on making at the highest grossing movie of all time. You're absolutely right, Junebug. They did cheat. They extended its release because they couldn't handle the fact that Avatar was beating them in the box office. They got close and fell short, but they're like, no, we need to be the leading thing. We need to be the best at everything, and that's what they did, and it was stupid. Real Jesus will come back before we reach that level. Man, I think he did, and I think Jesus actually did come back, saw that the world was shit, and then killed himself. Or ended up dying in an accident because somebody thought it, or because somebody killed him. Oh. I mean, may God strike me down for saying such blasphemy, but you know what? Oh, God also thinks that all human beings are evil from birth, so yeah. I'm not a real big Bible thumper, but I do recall that passage from Genesis after the flood. Oh, we got Rosetta.
Hello.
How you doing? And we got Happy.
Yay!
There you go.
There we go.
I don't know.
So what do you guys think of the whole
I just
Kevin... Did you see the Kevin Smith tweet?
Nope.
I don't know Twitter.
I've been gone all day trying to get stuff done.
There, but I heard what you said. Like, I think all celebrities are crazy. Read it to you guys.
They are. They truly are. Alrighty, let's get back to the... Well, I've retweeted it a couple times, actually, with comments, so I'll just go to my profile and do it. Basically, yeah. Religions have been founded on the Bible, resulting in millions of people deriving inspiration and moral strength from amazing stories about fantastic feats of faith. Hundreds of years from now, our descendants will find divine inspiration from the story of Cap-wielding Mjolnir. Like I said, Kevin Smith, lay off the mushrooms.
I just think he's on. I think he's just on too much blood and chronic.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it's either that or the mushrooms, man. Maybe he did it all at the same time. I mean,
maybe he also had cocaine in there too.
Well, I don't want to say what I was just about to say because, well, Rosetta is part native.
Oh, go for it.
Well, I was basically going to say, what was he, on a fucking vision quest? I mean, did he suck on too much peyote?
You do realize peyote actually doesn't cause anything like that. Peyote is not that.
I know.
Just to give the correct information.
Just moving some stuff around.
Now, depending on the tribe, some of them there was enough starvation and other stuff involved in their vision quests. They were still pretty hallucinating.
Junebug.
Not all.
Sorry, I do want to address this. Thing is, Junebug, they actually are. The thing is, they are actually skirting the penumbral line of monopoly right now. If they buy, or everybody knows that Disney now owns Fox, but they do not own Fox News because Fox News is not part of the package.
It's also one of the only news outlets that isn't already partly owned by them. Because if you start doing some research, all these companies that are listed as news outlets, or at least partial stock, is owned through ABC and Disney.
That's why I don't trust the news. It's already bought and paid for.
Exactly.
On both sides.
Mm-hmm. And the thing is,
I'm politically neutral.
Yes, Fox does have. Yes, Fox is very right-leaning, but they also do have a more objective shows they also do have more objective segments. Because there have been people on Fox that have called out the right wing as well and on certain things.
Yeah, but they lie like the other side too. And there have been on occasion on the other news outlets people who call out the left.
Yeah. And the thing is, that's why I actually prefer to listen to people like Ben Shapiro and whatnot, because he calls out the right. And Tim Pool, yeah. Tim is a left leaner, but he's not an extreme left leaner.
I also watch it.
There's a lot of people in our fandom community too that are left leaning, but they're trashing the crap on the left right now.
I also watch Midwestly. It's pretty good. It's made by the guy who makes the quartering.
I mean, I will listen to people who lean either way, but also can still call out their side when their side does some stupid stuff. I mean, like I said, one small bit into politics when just bear with it when AG Barr called out Trump for the whole tweeting bit, and then Mitch McConnell also said he should take Barr's advice and stop. I'm like, fucking thank you. Somebody actually finally called him out and basically said, get off Twitter. Ben, Tim, and Lauren Chen and Blair White are pretty good. I've heard some good things about Blair White, and I've seen a couple things on Lauren Chen about Lauren Chen. I've seen her on Twitter a couple times. Comcast, Disney, AT&T, and Google version are the big guys. Well, thing is, dude, Disney, like I said, Disney is basically Weyland-Yutani from Aliens.
They put Weyland-Yutani to shame.
They haven't killed any. Well, we don't know if they've killed anybody yet, but they haven't killed anybody in. I mean,
they almost kill people by causing them seizures. If you watch Incredibles 2, they have a seizure warning.
They did not have that on the movie when they put it out. They didn't bother to try to check if that was going to cause any problems. They didn't tell anyone that he was supposed to use a light weapon. They put a seizure warning on it almost 2 weeks after several kids were hospitalized.
Going after Jessica and Yana have earned mad respect with me from the.
I sent you a private message about my fun last night that I don't think I'm going to go into all the details on here. Orange.
All right, let me check it out.
If you want to laugh, what happened to me last night?
Yeah. Oh,
I woke in the middle of the night and I saw that stream.
Did you check out Discord, the giveaway section?
No, why?
Odin closed it, and he said everybody who took place won. Didn't you chime in?
I don't remember. I don't even heard. Yeah, that stream. That stream is what I sent him the message about how that stream happened. Actually, why don't I just say it? Because I already said it on her air when she did it to me, too. She submarined me. She suggested the drawing.
Delicious submarine chum.
Told me. You see the message?
I haven't seen yours yet. But Stig, just, oh my gosh, man. Ever hear of Norse mythology? People finding inspiration from Mjolnir, etc. has already happened.
Here, let me finish
awesome.
She was.
I can't wait till the future where Jesus becomes a superhero. Sorry.
I waited for him. Come on. I was saying.
I'm sorry, I interrupted you.
She was literally texting me about why don't we do a drawing game since I asked you to come up with me. It's like, because I'm on muscle relaxers. I don't want to do a drawing game while I'm this loopy and stoned. And she texts me back going, that's what'll make it really fun. And also she tells them over freaking Jeff's mic on High Council that I agreed to do it and tweets it out that I'm doing it. She freaking submarined me.
What does submarined mean exactly?
Sunk. It means you targeted somebody and sunk them.
Busty Barbie, go. Okay, what are you guys asking me exactly?
So it was
somebody needs to come on or come in and be the Rocky to Disney and beat them hard. Oh, Junebug, I've already did a live stream about the many evils of Disney, and I have gone over many of the things. Duck Disney, fuck Disney, yeah.
How often have we bitched about the evils of Disney?
Many, many times.
We'll continue to complain until Disney be's better. They need to be better.
Disney needs to be reset. Their whole pedophile thing that's been going on in the last 10 years alone needs to be addressed.
I was making a parody of the woke men need to be better thing.
Yeah, true. You forget Busty Barbie, Orange Hat. I have no idea who Busty Barbie is, dude.
I don't know what he's talking about either.
Honestly, do I don't know. What the heck is Busty Barbie? Disney needs a reboot.
Maybe it's
You're
someone
absolutely
who played
right.
on a Barbie.
Now, is this a parody account? Oh, no. Did he change his name? Or is this
That's
the
what
second
I was wondering.
Well, multi-minded Scotty was
open-minded because he's now multi-minded movie, or I remember open-minded movie man, but then it's like multi-minded Scotty, and I'm like, this is interesting, but I don't know if it's him or not.
It's the same channel because I'm still subbed to it. Still has over 300.
All right, good. Comic-Con. Oh yeah, that's right. You told me about that Busty Barbie woman. Or wait, wasn't that the Busty Malone? Oh, geez, now I know what he's talking about. The Busty Barbie thing. Oh my God, they've had oh Jesus. I looked up a woman that had this woman. Oh Jesus, I can't even. My brain is just so fucking fuzzy every time I try remembering that shit. Oh, but yeah, we had. Or did you guys see? I think you did earlier when I did the current events live stream, Rosetta. But yeah, we had some pretty cool shit going on in my hometown. Well, at least the skies over my hometown. A couple of F-35s were doing dogfight maneuvers.
Yeah, I heard a little of that. I was like, I'm not sure if I'm really that enthralled.
Well, the thing is, I have never seen an F-35 in action. I've only seen them in movies. I've only seen pictures of them on the line. Those are $1 billion jets flying over our heads doing maneuvers. And I'm like, or when I saw that thing pull one of its 180 maneuvers, I'm like, that is not an F-16 out of Fort Drum. There's a reason why Florida is the #1 sex trafficking area in the world. Is it though? No, it's my evil twin. Just kidding. Feed Disney to Happy Dinosaur. Hey, Happy.
Yeah.
Are you hungry?
Yes, I'm hungry enough to eat the entire your company.
I was just going to say, you were talking about seeing these planes and it being interesting. I was listening, but I was also, it was on the speakers of the car, so I didn't really have much conversation.
Give me a few minutes to get to just walk over to Disney and I'll eat it.
I was thinking you are so interested in that because, that to me is not really that big of a thing because I used to live at the base of Ellsworth Air Force Base where they do a lot of testing. So... Mm-hmm.
Well, it's always been interesting to me because, I mean, who didn't want to be a pilot when they were growing up or if they had ever seen Top Gun,
Me,
Polk
right
County
here.
Is a large,
I want to be a ranger.
I never saw Top Gun.
I want to be an Army Ranger.
I was never a fan of pretty much almost anything Cruise, so.
Yeah. I mean, Cruise actually came from
Tom Cruise. He was in, I forget the movie. He's not forgettable.
I really don't
Alexa,
think
where was Tom Cruise born?
This is where I offend a bunch of people. I don't think he's that good of an actor.
Yeah, he was born in
the movie.
New York.
I liked him in Tomorrow.
But yeah, Polk County is a large hub, and so is the Treasure Coast. Interesting to know, Brian.
I'm approaching Disney right now. Delicious Disney. Jump.
What is going on my Facebook?
It's one of the old Disney's Frozen Head, right?
Mm-hmm.
I can't give you feedback if I don't know anything about the shit that you're writing about, woman. Not you, Rosetta. Friend of mine. She wrote a Destiny little fan art or fan story from Destiny, and it's like, it's an interesting concept, although I don't know the source material.
Oh, Destiny. I see. I can tell you one thing about the thing. It's royally botched with the first game to the point where they had to leave the publisher because they were so botched.
Well, I mean, I could read it out loud on a live stream, but I'd need her permission, I guess. Even if it is a fanfic.
I recommend it. I don't think it's very popular nowadays. It's used to be a big fad, but it's just gone nowadays from what I hear.
But yeah, I was talking to another friend about Disney Star Wars, which is Star Wars in name only, and I mean it's shitty fan fiction to boot. But she kind of got upset because she's easily stressed out. She has a TBI and whatnot, and when she gets stressed out, she gets really bad headaches. And she is kind of overly sensitive too, which is not a bad thing, but it does make it hard to have any sort of civil and intellectual debate with a person if they are like that. And that's a lot of the kind of people I am friends with on Facebook. I actually like to have civil discourse and civil debates and whatnot, movie debates and whatnot. One of my friends who is, excuse me, he's a movie person, but he doesn't care about, he doesn't care about the whole identity politics stuff. And he's like, I just like movies to be entertained. And it's like, how can you find entertainment in most of this bullshit? How can you be entertained when you're being preached at? He's like, I don't see it as being preached at. And it's like, oy. And he works for the DOD. So that's
one. Sorry,
go ahead.
I was thinking about what's the word. Oh, I'll wait for you to finish.
Go ahead.
I was thinking about like what a worst remake is. Ghostbusters 2016 or get ready for it. Godzilla 1998.
Which one was worse?
Yeah.
Ghostbusters 2016.
I'd say I kind of am like either way you're in for a long slog. It's very boring.
I at least have a little bit of entertainment when watching 98 Zilla. Cancel culture, just another form of bullying. You're absolutely right. Bieber, I do not know how to say this name.
Let me see his name.
Berber. Ghostbusters at least 98 Godzilla had some action. You're absolutely right, man. And the thing is, when I was a kid, I actually liked Zilla 98. I kind of still do on an slightly entertainment level. I mean, it was a new take, and it was an interesting take, to say the least. But when comparing it to Godzilla as in Godzilla, it doesn't measure up. I mean, they literally bought the rights to that
films. Sorry.
They bought the rights to that film or to that to that monster just so the real Godzilla could murder it in cold blood.
I love Godzilla Final Wars.
Yeah, that was the one that they did. I mean, you had that little screeching little Zilla turn around, then appears. He just freaking throws it and just blasts it with a bunch of freaking atomic breath, and that was it. That's all she wrote.
I showed the movie to my dad. He is a big Roland Emmerich fan. He saw that. He saw like Godzilla 1998, and he's like, "Ooh, Godzilla's here finally!" And I'm like, "No, it's Zilla."
Yeah. Best thing about Godzilla 98 was the Taco Bell commercials. Dude, I actually liked the Taco Bell commercials. I also liked the trailer for it, the one in the New York City Museum, where her foot comes down and crushes the T-Rex skeleton. I mean, that sold me for that movie. It's like I cannot wait for this movie.
I still think that the ads on the buses and the billboards, like his foot is as big as this bus or stuff like that, is interesting to think about.
Yeah, I mean
that's how you advertise a monster movie.
Yeah, I also when I was a kid, I also liked the Zilla cartoon series that they had on Fox Kids.
Oh, it's good. That's a good cartoon show.
They also finally gave her atomic breath, and I'm thinking, this can't be the Zilla that was alive or that they killed with the missiles on the bridge. I mean, this has to be the one that survived.
From what I remember, it was the main monster that we're following in the cartoon show is the son of the one we got killed with the missiles.
Yeah, it was the one that
they killed the missiles. Actually turns up to be a cyborg Godzilla knockoff.
Huh. Interesting. But yeah, I love that. It's like one of the funny parts in that movie in 98 Zilla was, that's right, let me spell it out for you. I want you to blow up Madison Square Garden. What do you think of Joaquin Phoenix's speech at the BAFTAs? It was the same as Brie Larson's. Oh yeah, the whole black people are underrepresented, or black people aren't welcome at the BAFTAs or whatever. I think Joaquin is a good actor. I will say this. The man is a great fucking actor. But he's a goddamn idiot when it comes to real life. The dude got arrested for climate change protest. And he's now saying that people are basically trash because they're drinking milk.
You know, I feel we dinosaurs are very underrepresented in the BAFTA awards. We need more Jurassic Park films.
Yeah, I know, dude. I miss Rampage video games. Dude, I actually like the Rampage movie. I thought that was a pretty good movie.
It was a nice popcorn film, nice B movie.
Hey, no, dude, I wouldn't even say it's a B movie. I'd actually say it's an A- movie. I actually really liked Rampage.
I'm saying it's like a B plus. Like I'm not saying it's a high quality B, like the Blob kind of.
But yeah. As for the video games, I remember playing the Nintendo video games, and I absolutely loved them.
There's like one thing I saw in this one comedian's commercial special. Like I was watching this Oscars commercial special where it's like Nintendo had a cereal back then. Anyone ever tried that? I wonder if it's any good.
Man, that reminds me, I'm gonna have to buy a box of Captain Crunch because I am jonesing to have some Captain Crunch right now.
I got Cocoa Pebbles chopped.
Cocoa Pebbles, that's
crazy, Dino.
Gotta go, guys. Take care. Take it easy.
It's less expensive than eating fresh Flintstone again.
Man, I can't say Blanco. Okay, well, I can say Blanco. Blanco.
That sounds like a Japanese game show. You will
Actually,
play
it sounds like
Blanco.
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 Actually, it
You will
sounds
play.
like Blanco from Danza Kuduro. Pardon me again, I just farted. But speaking of Danza Kuduro, I actually was just watching Fast and Furious 5. The English word, blank. You can't say blank.
Blanco.
Or Planko, maybe? I don't know.
Hey, where's that? Jordan says Blanco.
Oh, if I want to call things a blanker, I just use the actual words. So
No, just say Blanco.
no,
Blanco.
let's say it. You can't make me cooperate.
Well, we've tried.
Ugh.
Anything else?
The opposite of black. Oh, white? Okay. The opposite of black. White. All right, there
Technically
you go.
speaking,
English.
in a scientific realm, the opposite of black is actually light.
Mm-hmm. Well, we're not in the scientific realm. We're in the orange hat, or we're in the orange hat realm.
Idiotic realm?
Sort of.
The SJW when he said that.
We need more actors like Clark Gable now. Dude, we need more actors like Clark Gable, Walter Matthau, Jack Lemmon, freaking who else? Sean Connery. We need actors that actually have class and actually have intellect and actually have respect.
Oh, you need some Sean Connery, do you?
I met the man when I was 13 at a Planet Hollywood in Florida. I had one too many orange sodas. So I started running towards the bathroom. And this person bumps into me coming out. Well, or rather, I run right into him. And I'm like, I'm sorry. Looking up, I see it's Sean Connery coming out of the frickin' bathroom. I'm like, holy shit. Joaquin Phoenix receives praise for similar speech. Brie Larson receives hate for. Dude, thing is, guess what? They probably both received the criticism for the same speech from people who are. Let's get rid of that statement. I'll be in a movie. Can't stay in the chat. I'll be in a movie. Okay, take it easy, Brian. Is this how you got an orange hat? No, dude. I got my orange hat drinks orange sodas. Dude, I also drink orange meal. I have an orange jacket. So this is a story.
Even his house is orange.
Okay, I'm going to bow out so I can find out what the crap happened in chat when all hell broke loose on the stream that got bombed earlier.
Okay, take it easy.
Because I was on the
Right.
road and we got hit by both ends of the argument.
All right,
Good luck solving this mystery that's afoot.
Mwah.
take it easy.
I bet you a
Happy
stay
day to you, Rosetta Allen.
Yep. Bye-bye, Rosetta. She's a great woman.
Yep, she's good.
What do you think if they made a movie about Lewis and Clark? Yes, they did make this back in 1955, but it needed a Cecil B. DeMille and David Lean type of director. I can't say that. I honestly don't know what is going on, Brian, but I don't know why you can't say it, but whatever. I mean, you could stay. Okay, cool. But yeah. Anyway, around the 1 hour and 12-minute mark, I'm actually going to end the stream because I tried ending my previous stream after it was 24, around the 24-minute mark, because I'm getting close to my 20 hours on StreamYard, and I want to leave.
I guess I'll go now. Happy day to you, Orange Hat. Happy day to all in the chat.
All right, take it easy, and thanks for stopping by, Dinosaur. But yeah, I think it's absolutely hilarious that, yeah. YouTube won't let me type it. Oh my gosh, really? YouTube, what the hell is wrong with you? Later. What the hell, man? They won't let him say that word, or the word white. YouTube, what is wrong with the word white? Please explain. YouTube, are you there, YouTube? I know you're there, YouTube. I can see you. That's just fucking weird, man. So, oh my God. Everybody else is typing it. Blanco. Okay. Soul essence. So that's what it means. And there, yeah, it's another language. Gotcha. But oh my gosh, man. That's just freaking weird that they won't allow you to type it out. That's weird. Blanco, blanco, blanco. But yeah, anyway, folks, I'm glad to have the little discussion afterwards of the Kevin Smith thing. But to do a small recap before we go, Kevin Smith must have been chewing on one too many mushrooms when he tweeted out that people are going to find divine inspiration from Captain America wielding Mjolnir. So, if anybody 100 or 200 years from now even cares about Captain America and Mjolnir, Marvel Comics, or at all, or a movie that's 200 years old, by all means. I mean, if you find divine inspiration out of it, okay. Well, just reminds me of Dragon Ball Z Abridged, where Frieza says, "Please, if I'm as evil as you say I am, let God strike me down where I stand." And the bolt of lightning hits him. He's like, "Ha! Nice try, jackass. Next time, bring your A game." But yeah, Kevin Smith, next time, bring your A game, because, dude, you must have been tripping when you wrote that. Anyway, folks, I'm not even going to stick to the 112. I'll give myself a little bit extra minutes if I do a longer stream. But anyway, folks, that is going to be the video for now. Y'all know the drill. Like, comment, subscribe, share, all that jazz. Let me know down in the comments below what you all think of all this insanity with Kevin Smith. Do you think that he must have been tripping on something, or do you think that he's 100% serious and therefore is probably in need of a medical and psychological evaluation? Let me know all your thoughts down in the comments below. This has been Orange Hat Reviews, and I shall catch you all on the next one.